Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. Today I'm doing a commercial job. I'll show you what it is. I've been doing this for 10 years, I guess. And as you can see, the carpet's looking really good overall. It has an issue though, and that is it is a kind of carpet that tends to snag, and when you vacuum sometimes it'll pull. It runs, and then we got this office here, which obviously they have these mats down. The carpet is just massacred over here, so I really can't clean that. It's all literally off the floor there. This will be a nylon, I think. Pretty sure it is. And as I say, I've been cleaning this for probably 10 years or something like that. Every year. I think we missed 1 year of COVID. They didn't do it. But anyway, it cleans up pretty well. I've done it mostly in the past with my, I guess I used my robot first few years. And you can see that it doesn't actually have any real buildup of soil because, well, they clean it on a regular basis, and obviously they're pretty careful with the carpet. Got a little office over here, and then this open area with all these desks and cubicles, etc. I remember one time there was a great big nasty stain over here, huge. I think this plant actually, and I got it out completely. That was last time or the year before that. And then there's more office there, and a copy room over there, and another office. So it's a pretty decent job. It's actually in the town north of where I operate, in the town of Vernon. So, and by the way, I forgot my microphone today, so I've got a sort of a makeshift screen over the microphone on the phone. It just doesn't work as well as the mic I've been using lately, which produces great audio and cuts out the background noise, so it's not going to be so good, this video. I realized I didn't bring it. I was like, oh man. Anyway, we'll give this a try, and let's see. I want to just double check what my speed is. So this is my 2-speed machine. I'm cleaning with Revive Rocket at 4 ounces per gallon, which is normally what I clean most commercial work at. And I'm using a green stripe rayon pad. Actually, it's the first time I've cleaned it with one of those pads on this particular carpet. So, but I'm sure it'll work just fine. Oh, I'm used to my release right there on my other machine, but this has I guess you'd call it a conventional handle release down there. I'll just double check, see where my heat is at. I think we can work with that. Okay, let's go to work. Of course, this is shower feeding, and works perfectly well. Been doing it this way for, well, basically almost 30 years now. I've tried it other ways, I've done using a free spray can. Actually, for a little while, for a couple of years, I guess, I used, or mostly used, Pepsi cans. I guess they're, are they stainless steel or aluminum? I'm not sure. And then you put your mix in there, and then you use a air compressor and pump them up. I used those for, I guess, a couple of years. Not every job, but most jobs. I tried that for a while and decided it just wasn't efficient enough for my liking. There was no advantage to it at all. At least that's what I found. So anyway, we're gonna be able to move pretty quickly on this job, as you can see. This machine is doing about 125 RPM more than a standard rotary because of the higher speed it's going at the moment, which is 300 as opposed to 175. And you can see that although I'm the only one who's been cleaning this carpet for about 10 years, there's obviously no buildup of soil occurring. There's the sort of the official view of cleaning this way is that every few years, so to say every 2 or 3 cleanings this way, you're supposed to go in there and use an extractor. No, you don't need to do that. Absolutely not. The carpet's getting maintained correctly with a good quality cleaning product being used in this part of the process, and then regular vacuuming, proper vacuuming of the product, which of course is an encapsulator. There is absolutely no need to once in a while put an extractor on. That'll just create problems. And I'm quite sure that most of the guys that are saying that, who actually might be selling ULM systems, are just saying that to keep the HWE guys and producers happy. But anyway, so there's absolutely no need to do that. And I've proved that. I've got many jobs that I've been cleaning on a regular basis for 10 years or more. None of them show any indication of a soil buildup. No, I'm not going to move that table because there were plants on there. So we're going to go this way first, I think. And the thing about doing it the way I'm doing with the shower feed, of course, I'm intermittently just like on and off. And on and off. That's all you need. On and off. Just like that. Just need to have that pad remain damp. Not soaking wet. We're not flushing the carpet. And I think that's part of the problem with when people have a hard time using the shower feeding is they still have it stuck in their mind that because most guys' background is steam cleaning, and they're always got this stuck in the back of their mind, I have to flush the carpet, I have to flush the carpet. And that is simply not, you're not flushing the carpet with this method. You're transferring the soil out. Soil extraction transfer technology is a mechanical action of the machine and the pad interacting with the carpet, and it then see, there's a stroke right there. It then drawing out the soil, but the critical part of that is not to over wet the carpet, because all you'll do is wash the soil into the backing. So we're cleaning the carpet fiber without pressure washing the dirt deeper into the carpet. And the mechanical action of the pad passing over the carpet is where you're getting you're turning that kinetic energy scrubbing action and multiple passes literally per second as I go over the carpet every inch. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, every few seconds there's multiple passes over each spot on the carpet. And this carpet is actually in really good shape. So you can move faster on a carpet that's less soiled. And if it is more soiled, then you just slow down and let the machine clean. And when you get skillful at it, and it does take a little bit of practice to get the hang of it, like on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. And as you get skillful at that, you'll find you will, I guarantee you will really like doing it this way, because there's such a simplicity to it. It does work, but it does require you to be attentive as you're doing it. And with a rotary, I also find you have to be maybe a little bit more aware of what's actually occurring on the carpet as you're moving the machine back and forth, because you can easily do an uneven job with a rotary, as opposed to an OP, and wheels down OP like the Vibe or whatever. You just basically point the machine, turn the motor on, flip the switch to spray, and start walking. Of course, that's a simplistic way of putting it, but it's a simpler way than using the rotary. But and I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. Absolutely, I have a Vibe, I have an Orbit, I have an Orbitech. Great machines. But most of the time I find myself, even on jobs, like this job, I actually prefer the rotary. I just do. It's more nimble, that's for sure. And that's becomes more obvious when I get into these offices over here. Feeling a little bit of strain on my arm, so it means that I'm not quite as straight as I should be with my right arm. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into the office, and then so this is where the rotary really shows its advantage in a case like this, because I can immediately maneuver without having to back up and kind of reposition, because I'm dealing with the wheels, the tires on the carpet with the Vibe or whatever. The other day, yesterday. Yeah, I did a job in the morning with my Challenger machine. I mentioned that in my last video. And, it's a fine machine, but boy, oh boy, the rotary is just so much easier physically. It just is. I was thinking about it when I was using it. I was thinking, man, I'm having to really, careful of that edge there. It's going to get covered up anyway because of those plastic things. But it was literally, physically more difficult. I was really realizing just how much I felt the effort it required for me to just maneuver that machine compared to the rotary, which is so effortless. Look at that, I'm just able to so easily just position that machine one-handedly, like one hand behind my back, as it were. So I've been kind of blowing the horn for the rotary for, well, pretty much all the time, I guess. I just say it's a good choice. Don't count it out. That's all I'm saying. It's an excellent tool to have. Even if you don't use it much, there's places and times where you're going to go, yep, this is the job for the rotary. Especially with a tank. I mean, look how fast I'm able to go. I haven't pre-sprayed anything because I don't need to. And in most cases, at least most of the jobs that I'm doing, it's very rare, although I got a job coming up. Boy, I saw a really nasty job. It's kind of one of those, it's an apartment, but it's an apartment where it's bad. And there's 6 floors. It's a nasty job. Kind of one of those places where there's lots of pot smokers, and yeah, it's kind of the unsavory type. But anyway, and, yeah, definitely not my normal type of job that I do, but they had it cleaned. Whoever was in there did a terrible job, charged an amazingly high amount of money, and so I actually added a little bit more above what they had charged, and I know I can clean it fine, but it'll be a job, and I'm really looking forward to, for you guys that are watching my channel on a regular basis, you're going to really see just what you can do. It's not going to be a quickie. What I'm charging, you got to get money for it. There's lots of stains. There's wicking all over the place. And it will be a 2-step. I'll be cleaning with Oxy-Dry fiber pad, and then either Iron Man or one of these. But yeah, it's going to be a nasty one. I'll be boosting. Probably, yeah, but look, and the lighting in the place is terrible. It really must have like 20-watt bulbs or something in the hallway. But of course, I do have the light, and that makes it so much easier. So anyway, I'm looking forward to being able to show you guys that job. You're gonna like it. I'll be able to do maybe 2 or 3 videos there, I think. I think I'm doing it within a week or 2. And they have 2 buildings, apparently. Yeah, the guy who did it for them already, obviously they steam cleaned it, and it was a truck mount, and they just did a crappy job. I was really surprised. I asked them, I said, well, what do you usually pay? And they told me, and I was like, really? Wow. And a lousy job too. So anyway, you can see I'm motoring along. I'm gonna go over this way, and we'll head down this way. Yep. Just making sure I'm going nice and evenly. We'll go into this office. Where am I at? 20 minutes. Huh. Oh, by the way, I did vacuum everything. Of course. There was a fair amount of debris here and there on this carpet. So yeah, I used my Hoover Conquest Wide Press. Love that vacuum. Man, it's a great vacuum. Now, having said that, I didn't fix this. That's not true. I did behind this desk and the other one where I was just underneath where the feet go, because I'm not sure that there was a plastic mat used under this one or the other one there. And a little bit more. So hard to say, but anyway, I did over here. Okay. Looking pretty good, huh? Okay, let's go over here and we'll stop and take a look. Did I look behind there? I think I did. But I'll stop and take a look at the pad. I don't think it'll be very soiled. But you never know. Let's have a peek. Oh yeah, see, that's not even hardly soiled, which would be expected as the carpet is cared for well, and whoever is doing the janitorial is, I think they're doing a really good job vacuuming, and then of course I'm cleaning it every year, so it's kept up and continues to look good. I mean, look at, there's no visible traffic lanes anywhere in this place, and this carpet is, I think it's around 15 years old. I don't think I cleaned it right initially. I think there was someone else had cleaned it a couple times, and then they called us in to, and we took over, and it was game over. I think they had it steam cleaned a couple times, and they were concerned about some of the issues. I think it was already starting to show some traffic laning, and then I came in and cleaned it, and that was it, because I took all the traffic lanes out, and they've never come back. So there you go. I thought you might enjoy seeing that. So I'm going to let you go. So thank you for watching and have a good day.